This is TWiT.
If you read Mark's apologies going back to his freshman year at Harvard, when he apologized for face mash, which was pre-Facebook, it was a thing he made. It's in the movie. Not that the movie was particularly accurate, but if you saw the movie, you saw that he scraped pictures of Harvard students from the Harvard intranet and created a hot or not app that people would vote on it. And it raised a huge furor, and he had to write an apology in the Harvard Crimson, which... I actually find it because Zeynep Tufekci wrote about this in Wired this week. Sounds exactly like the apologies we're continuing to hear from Mark, almost word for word.
Oh, I have it up here.
Yeah, go ahead and read it if you want. The first apology from the Harvard Crimson is right at the top. She calls it his 14-year apology tour. I can read it. I've got it here.
Okay,
she said, this is Mark writing in the Harvard Crimson. See if this sounds familiar. I hope you understand this is not how I meant for things to go, and I apologize for any harm done as a result of my neglect to consider how quickly the site would spread and its consequences thereafter. I definitely see how my intentions could have been seen in the wrong light. The problem is, Mark's been doing this since 2003. He's always apologized. He's always said we're going to do better. This is when the news feed was launched, which I forgot. Upset a lot of people because they thought they were sharing with family and friends, and suddenly their shares were showing up in the news feed. This was a big mistake on our part, says Mark, and I'm sorry for it. We really messed this one up. We did a bad job of explaining what the new features were and an even worse job of getting in control of them. 2007, remember the Beacon advertising system? This offended me because I would see, my friends would see ads that said, Leo Laporte just bought adult diapers. Would you like to? And that's offensive. There was
Don't judge my private life.
50,000 Facebook users signed a petition saying, Facebook, stop invading my privacy. Listen to the words. We simply did a bad job with this release, and I apologize for it. I'm not proud with the way we handle this situation. I know we can do better. Except they never.
Has anyone ever asked him how they did better? Following a thing. I know we can do better. Well, how have you done better from the last time you said
We just missed the mark. Another time, 2010. We heard the feedback. There needs to be a simpler way to control your information. In the coming weeks, we'll add privacy controls that are simpler to use. That's in 2010. Zeynep says, I'm going to run out of space, so let's jump to 2018. It goes on and on. And it's not, now, I have to say, I have a personal opinion about Mark that is not informed by having ever met him or knowing anything about him, and I'm afraid it's a fairly negative opinion, so I'm going to stand back and recuse myself from this. But I do feel like, remember, he has voting control of the company. He has never given up enough of the company to lose total control. Zuckerberg is an absolute control of Facebook. There's nobody else. The board can't fire him. Nothing. You know, I'm sure he hears voices from other people, I hope. But that he gets to choose.
As opposed to hearing them from where? Inside his head?
Yeah. You never know. I know that's unfair, Mark. I'm sorry. But I don't feel, I feel like he doesn't get it or he doesn't care. And he continues to break the rules, and I think at some point we need to say, okay, Mark, time's up.